would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them.
I think Lil Baby is bisexual. I was sucking his, and I started going down. And yeah, he didn't stop me. He put his legs back to him.
Y'all, Jayda Wayda just let it slip in a way that has the whole internet talking. And yes, she basically confirmed who everyone's been whispering about as Lil Baby's actual sugar daddy. And surprise, surprise, it's exactly who we all thought it was. Now, she didn't hop on live and say the man's name out loud, but between what she posted, how she's been moving, and what people close to her are saying online, fans think she just put a spotlight on one of the most powerful names in Lil Baby's circle, the same man tied to that infamous white party photo, the private jets, the courtside seats, and all those billionaire connections. And here's where it gets even messier, because the theory isn't just that this guy is backing Lil Baby financially. No, people are convinced Jayda walked away because she allegedly found out he was on the DL, and this so-called mentorship was way more personal than the public ever realized. Now, whether you believe it or not, the timing, the receipts, and the way Jayda's playing it, it's got everyone convinced she just exposed the one name Lil Baby's been trying to keep out of the headlines. Before we even get into the receipts, here's Jayda herself talking about how she tried to give things with Lil Baby another shot, but it just didn't work. And for a lot of people, that was the breadcrumb that confirmed she'd already made up her mind about what was really going on.
I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them. No matter how much, like, time really don't heal.
I don't know.
Time do not heal. That person gonna always be them.
Time only heals if a person is, like, mentally there with it, you know? Like, time don't heal if it's two people on two different pages.
So, once Jayda dropped that little breadcrumb, people didn't have to do much guessing. They already had the name in mind, and it took them straight back to that photo, the one from Michael Rubin's white party. You know the shot. Lil Baby front and center, Rubin right there with him, and another guest so close it looked like they were all moving as one. It wasn't just a group picture. The angle, the body language, the smiles. It had people hitting screenshot faster than a TMZ photographer. And then, like clockwork, 50 Cent reposts it with a caption that basically says, "What is going on here?" That's when the internet went into overdrive. But for fans who've been watching for a while, this wasn't just a funny party photo. To them, it was visual confirmation of what they'd been suspecting for months, that Rubin isn't just a friend in Lil Baby's corner, but allegedly the one pulling strings behind the scenes, financially, and maybe even personally.
You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
From that point on, the jokes started taking a sharper edge. The sugar daddy label stuck. The DL rumors got louder, and suddenly every single sighting of Lil Baby with Rubin or other high-powered men was being dissected frame by frame. And whether you believe it or not, that one photo became the receipt people started building an entire theory around. As y'all know, Michael Rubin isn't just some random rich guy popping up in Lil Baby's pictures. He's a billionaire with a circle that's full of athletes, music execs, and some of the most connected people in the game. And if you've been watching over the years, you've already seen Lil Baby right there in the mix. And Lil Baby's even explained the story behind that white party photo. He says Michael Rubin is actually his friend, and they were just play wrestling when the picture was taken. Nothing deep, just a moment that happened to get caught on camera.
Rubin was never hugging me. I'm saying, I was dapping Kuzman up, and Mike happy to see me. He ran over there, and we started like wrestling, like touching it. And that picture, Mike, one of my real good friends, we had a party with goddamn 200-300 people. There's nothing weird could go on with all these people in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get on the internet and go back and forth and like, yeah, I told him, man, that's a crazy looking picture, you know what I'm saying?
But even with him clearing it up, fans still point to other things that make them side-eye the friendship. The gambling story is the one that really sticks. Lil Baby admitted he lost almost $9 million in under 2 days, and when it got that bad, it was Rubin who stepped in. According to Baby, Rubin personally reached out to casinos to get him banned so he wouldn't be able to keep betting.
What's the most you ever lost gambling at once?
$8 million.
How long?
Like one day, like probably like 40 hours straight, I lost like 8 million, 9 million.
That's not one.
I made myself stop gambling. I had Michael Rubin write a letter to every casino and ban me from the casino. Because I just do shit. You know what I'm saying?
To some people, that just sounds like a loyal friend looking out. But for the ones who already believe the DL theory, it feels different. More like someone protecting an investment and making sure the person they're tied to stays close. Now, for the longest time, Lil Baby made it a thing that he had no tattoos. He'd say it in interviews, talking about how keeping a clean look helped him move in business circles without getting stereotyped. It became part of his brand. Here's how he put it when asked.
I hear that you say that you don't have any tattoos at all.
Nope.
So what's the reason why you made sure in the world of tattoos, you don't have any?
Being younger, like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug, I was a thug. I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Damn.
Only time I can see me getting a tattoo, like, it gotta be real sentimental to me. Like,
Yeah.
So when fans caught his very first tats, it was already news. But what really threw people off was the location, right on his inner thighs. Nobody saw that coming, and instantly the timeline was like, why there of all places? Then came the performance that sent it over the edge. He's on stage in shorts, a tank top, and a pink belt, moving around and pulling his shorts up just enough to flash the ink. Here's one of those fan videos that had everyone talking and turning it into a whole different conversation online. It didn't take long for people to screen record, zoom in, and repost those clips with captions that were, let's just say, not subtle. Some people brushed it off as him just showing off new tattoos and feeling himself, but others tied it straight into the DL rumors, calling it a soft launch for a different side of him. And once that took off, it became just one more reason for people to think this wasn't just about tattoos. But make no mistake, because Lil Baby had to clear the noise, yet again. On Lil Yachty's podcast, he admitted that the jokes weren't funny to him, and that he even pulled security footage from the white party to show the hug was quick and harmless. But here's the thing, he never released that footage, and on the internet, when you say, I've got proof but I'm not showing it, people just assume the proof isn't in your favor. Instead of calming things down, it gave the rumor mill more to work with. Now, here's where it starts feeling a little less like coincidence, because if there's one name that always pops up when people start connecting Lil Baby's pattern, it's James Harden. And it's not like their friendship is low-key. They've been out here for years, courtside together, traveling together, and showing up at big events like they move as a package deal. But the moment that really stuck with people was Harden's over-the-top birthday gift back in 2020. He pulled up with a Prada duffel stuffed with $100,000 in cash, a Richard Mille watch worth another small fortune, and honey buns. Yes, actual honey buns. The video of Baby opening the bag went everywhere.
Give me a Prada bag because he proud of me, full of honey buns. With a honey bun, you know what I'm saying? Man, shit done got serious, man. You hear me, man? I'm on the ground with a honey bun and a honey bun.
You got two Richie, man?
Two rich in one day, man.
And he proud of you, so
Hey, he brought me a Prada bag because he proud of me, man. You feel me?
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Honey bun.
They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up
Ain't no
tomorrow.
catching up.
They gonna have to catch up
Ain't no
tomorrow.
catching up.
But they gonna try to try. Shit. They right, y'all.
Deserve it. Come on. You deserve it. Come on.
You know, I like getting that paper. Hey, nobody move me.
Some fans saw it as a rich friend flexing, no big deal. But others, they tucked it away as part of this bigger story. One comment that got a lot of laughs and side eyes said, Lil Baby has been giving his honey buns to Harden. And that's the thing. The internet doesn't need hard proof. They just need a couple of flashy moments, a few inside jokes, and a theory they think fits. Harden's gift became one of those core receipts, and it wasn't the last one. Because not long after that birthday moment, Harden and Lil Baby were back in the headlines together, this time in Paris during Fashion Week 2021. They weren't there for trouble, but trouble still found them. French police stopped their car, said they smelled cannabis, And that's when things got real messy in front of a lot of cameras. Harden got frisked and questioned, then let go. Lil Baby wasn't as lucky. He was fined for possession and photographed being led toward a police van. And, of course, those pictures hit the internet before they were even back at the hotel.
It's okay. I don't understand.
At the time, people saw it as an unlucky situation. But looking back now, fans have folded it right into the pattern. Another high-profile, headline-making moment with Harden, another clip for the compilation videos. And here's where it stretches further, because over time, the internet didn't just stop at Harden. There have been whispers about Lil Baby and other artists too, including rumors that he might have had a thing with Juice WRLD. Nothing confirmed, no solid proof, but in the eyes of people already convinced, it's all part of the same story. Then there was the leaked tape drama. A clip started circulating online showing someone who looked like Lil Baby allegedly giving another man oral X. The internet ran with it, and Baby had to address it head on. He went on social media and wrote, "Y'all gotta stop using my name and likeness when y'all get bored, then the extremes MFS go to for clout is sick. Ain't no mystery in my history on no level. This my last time addressing any kind of dumbass clickbait. TF is wrong with y'all. No flaws, no cap in my raps." That alone was enough to spark another wave of DL talk. And it got even messier when Instagram model Teresa LaVai went on a podcast and hinted at a personal run-in with Lil Baby, where she implied he might not be straight. She didn't drop details, but she dropped just enough to give the rumor pages something to chew on.
It was a one-night stand. Play with Lil Baby's ass.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
He gave me $40,000. So Lil Baby had slid in my DMs. He asked me if I was in Miami, and I told him, yeah. He texted me, told me to pull up, and the first time we linked up was weird. He kept touching me. Like, I get it, you know, you got a lot of people, that's just a setup situation. But it was just weird because he kept touching me and he was just rubbing me. Like it got to the point where I felt like, okay, is he like trying to figure out if I'm a woman or a man? And then after that, it was fascinating, honestly. Play with Lil Baby's ass. But the third time we linked up, I ate his asshole out. Yeah. I think Lil Baby is bisexual. I was sucking his, yeah, and I started going down. And yeah, he didn't stop me. He put his legs back to him. Yeah, he was holding him.
And through all of this, Jayda has stayed quiet. She hasn't confirmed, she hasn't denied, just kept it clean, stayed focused on her businesses, and kept the co-parenting line strong. The thing is, rumors like this don't just disappear. Every time Lil Baby pops up at another event, drops a performance clip, or is spotted with the same names, the theory gets dragged right back into the spotlight. So maybe the question isn't whether it's true or not. Maybe the real question is, what's the next thing that's gonna drop?